Hey guys, Dax MC here, and today we'll be reading a creepypasta titled Blossom.exe. Sorry if you hear something in my background, I can't help that. But, yeah. So, let's get this started. I'm a big fan of the Powerpuff Girls. I also love playing the Powerpuff Girls games on the Cartoon Network site. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games, but I don't want to remember the time I played one. July 6th, 2006. My room was still decorated from 2 days ago. Happy late 4th of July. I was playing a fan-made game called Powerpuff Z3, a fighting game. Suddenly I heard a knocking from the front door. I opened it, but no one seemed to be there. However, when I looked down, I saw a package with Powerpuff Girls written on it. I brought it in and opened it. There was a computer disk with a distorted text saying PPG on it. I got excited and wanted to play it, but I put it on the CPU and it closed everything, opening a game. There was a happy scene. The background was sky blue with clouds. On the right, there was Blossom smiling. There were three buttons: Start, Options, and Quit. Start was red and orange colored. Options was yellow and green. Quit, blue and purple. I clicked Start and something creepy happened. The background was now all black with hyper-realistic fire everywhere. The buttons were now all dark red. Start became suicide, Options became select victim, and Quit became you can't run. But the creepiest thing was Blossom. She was now grinning with rotten-looking razor-sharp teeth with blood on the pointy parts. Her eyes creeped me the most. They were pitch black with red dots staring right at me. Thankfully, the horrifying figure only lasted for a half second. I was brought to a day select with three files: Bubbles unlocked, Buttercup locked, and to my surprise, it was also locked. There was Mojo Jojo. What the? What the fuck? I said. I then knew something was up. There were no games before this one where you could play as Mojo Jojo. After all, I selected Bubbles, for it was my only choice. Then Kefka's pixelated laugh sounded. The screen became pitch black for 3 seconds. Bright blue text appeared saying Townsville and Ruins Level 1. Bubbles appeared standing on foot in the middle of the road. A creepy sounding music was sounding, which sounded like something in reverse. There were score, time, bits, and lives counters all to the left. Score, time, and bits on the top, and lives on the bottom. Which was really weird. What was really weird is that the lives counter was counting 0 lives. I ignored the fact and made Bubbles move right by obviously pressing the arrow button. She was running for a good 15 seconds. Still, blood started to appear on the floor for 5 seconds, then bones started to appear. But they looked like they belonged to a human skeleton. The music started to lower its musical notes to deeper tones. Once the music stopped, so did Bubbles. Blossom was on the right, with the eyes closed, and her back against her sensitive sister. Blossom turned around and opened her eyes. They were the same as in the menu screen. The scene only lasted for a split second. The screen was black as pink text appeared saying, "Hello, sister. Fancy a game?" Dark blue text appeared, now saying, "Fire for death." Bubbles was now standing on stone with the forest on fire as background. She was pointing right, staring right at me. What creeped me out. I felt bad for her and wanted to help her out. I kept moving her right for like 4 seconds when transparent flashes of the creepy Blossom appearing everywhere on my screen. Well, that goddamned Kefka laugh sounded again. Bubbles' face slowly started to get a fright expression as Blossom was slowly approaching near her. A suspenseful music sounded while Bubbles was chased It was slowly getting faster until it stopped right when Bubbles fell on her foot and Blossom disappeared. Bubbles started crying as tears went down my cheeks. 10 seconds passed. Blossom appeared right in front of her, helping Bubbles get up. Then the screen went black for a second as a cutscene played. Text started to appear inside chat bubbles on top of them as each of them talked. Blossom, yes. I want to go home. Oh, why go home when you can join me? Dubs and Blossom opened her eyes and punched Bubbles in the chest as blood started coming out along with the scared expression of Bubbles' face. The event lasts for half a second. Again, does the game creator have a cliche fetish or something? A pixelated scream sounded as the screen went black, then the dark red text appeared. Too bad you had to die. Such shame. I was brought back to the Dead Select screen, and Bubbles was now locked, while Buttercup was not. But Bubbles looked childhood ruining. Her hair was grayish yellow, and it looked wet. She had an X stretched on her chest, bleeding. Her eyes were pitch black with white dots. Who on earth would have the guts to make such a thing like that goddamn game? Anyways, I selected Buttercup next. The same Kefka laugh sounded again, only slower. Light green text appeared, Soul Factory. Buttercup appeared standing on mechanical floor that reminded me of Scrap Brain Zone from Sonic 1, Strange. And the background was pitch black with gray clouds. I made her move right for 10 seconds. After those had passed, creepy static. After 3 quick rounds of static, blood was added to the floor. After 5 more seconds of moving right, Blossom appeared. The screen went pitch black and messages popped up. Oh, found you. Blossom, could you please explain me what the hell is going on? Wait, did Buttercup say hell? Wouldn't she wouldn't she be supposed to say hex since she's from a children's cartoon? I mean, sure there were some adult jokes in some episodes, but hell, not even him would say hell. I was starting to think and giving up, but I had no such choice. Once I get this mobile recording. Oh, why should I try and explain when you can find out yourself? I was brought to a new level. See for yourself. Transparent, static, white floor, pitch black background, red dots popping everywhere. As I make Buttercup move, freeze frames of creepy Blossom kept appearing over and over. Blossom then appeared in front of Buttercup. She then punched Buttercup's chest as blood comes out of it. And Buttercup had the same expression as Bubbles. The same pixelated scream sound, a little slower, yet not deep noted. Those souls are so pure and delicious. Data select again. Mojo unlocked. BC locked. Now BC's hair was wet. She also had an X stretched across her chest, stretched on her chest, bleeding. I had no choice but to now play with the most obnoxious character in the show. The same Kefka laugh sounded slower this time. Give up, what a name. Mojo appeared standing on a checkerboarded floor, dark gray background and blood splatters here and there. I was actually amazed by Mojo's sprite. It was so well done, it looked official. I made a move right as a distorted piano melody played, but I realized this was the music that played in Townsville and Ruins, only this time it was not reversed. I made her run through a room of paintings on the wall. Some of them were unrecognizable puffs with a dead look on their blood-dirty faces, and others were Bubbles and Buttercup in their tortured forms. There were rare occasions where a painting of a normal, happy, sane-looking Blossom appears. After 20 seconds of running, the Kefka laugh sounded, and the background was now pitch black, with no paintings on it anymore. 5 seconds on this new-looking level had passed as Blossom appeared in front of Mojo. Static appeared and it was getting more and more red as it goes, until it was all painted red. It stopped and something terrifying happened. There was a picture of Blossom with creepy eyes. It looked like she was holding me with both arms. Her smile was terrifying. Rotten teeth with blood splattered all over it. Her eyes were also bleeding. Stacks started popping up and after the picture pops up. It happened at least twice. The third time the picture appeared, the, the third time the picture appeared, transparent static appeared on the picture as the Kafka laugh started sounding over and over, each time sounding more demonic and distorted. I realized something new. I realized something new on the picture. Welcome to hell was written in blood. As the screen thankfully went black. Oh god, I wish the thing after that didn't happen. Ready for the final level, Pedro? What the fuck? How's that piece of shit know my name? After that message popped up, my computer went down. Blue screen of death style. What? No, no, no! Fucking no, this can't be. It lasted for 4 fucking years. It worked good as hell, and this can only be a cruel dream. I stayed in front of it for 5 minutes. Now, as I stayed there, a thing popped in my head. Blossom was nothing but a cruel demon who created a haunted game as a gateway to her very hell, where she now keeps Bubbles, Buttercup, and Mojo. I was kind of happy for Mojo never being able to try and rule Townsville now. But now there is a far greater evil ruining the city and possibly real life. I just hope the Rowdy Rough Boys can actually survive this era of darkness and pain. Some of them there were some of my favorite characters as well. As Bunny. It seems my computer is now dead and is of no use at all. I suddenly heard a whisper that sounded like it was by me. Now I can keep track of you forever. I tried looking for the sound origin and found on my bed a blossom plush with red eyes instead of pink and an eye between her bow. Well, guys, that was the creepypasta. All in all, it was okay, I guess. It's pretty much what I would call it is I would call it a pretty much copy of Sonic.exe. Um, but centered in the Powerpuff Girls universe. I'd say probably like a 5 out of 10 on the creepy, 5 out of 10 on the game scale, I guess, because the game is actually being made of it. And the 0 out of 10 on creepy. So, all in all, I give this creepy pasta like a 5 out of 10. It was mostly because it's half of it, because half the rating was because it was a carbon copy, and the 5 was just because, well, I like the Powerpuff Girls, and that kind of ruined it for me. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off on this video. This has been Dax MC, and this was my first ever creepypasta, which I'll post on my channel. This is the first ever creepypasta I'm going to put on my channel, so yeah. This is Dax MC, signing out. Bye.